Tonight, like everyone else, we're getting into this way too early.
Christmas. Christmas. Oh, Christmas. Christmas.
Christmas, 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 Christmas.
Christmas.
Now this is Christmas.
So, the perfect Aussie Christmas until your cheap ALDI Christmas lights short circuit and your entire house goes up in flames. Merry Christmas! To be honest, that ad just fills me with dread instead of excitement. Russell, what's the thinking there?
Well, this is just classic advertising structure, Will, where you have a relatable problem and then the brand, or in this case the supermarket, solves that relatable problem. So we all know the stress of Christmas, and along comes Aldi and along comes the sweet music at the end and everything's okay. So it's a tried and true methodology. It's worked for more than 50 years when it comes to advertising. I do hope, though, we get to see some surfing Santas at some point in the Aldi campaign, because that is a really great asset that they've got.
I actually really love here how they haven't just focused on all the positive things about Christmas that can at times get a bit cheesy. I really like how they've kind of focused on some of the negative things that we all experience that kind of piss us all off at Christmas, and they kind of connect with us in that way, and it creates a nice connection, I think.
But you know what? We've just watched, I think that's a minute-long ad, and 3/4 of it is stressful. That's a reality. We actually spend something like 5 times more time at Christmas stressing than having fun. For me, the payoff wasn't quite there, you know? That moment of the turkey, I thought, it's not worth it.
The thing is, we know that stress is a big part of selling at Christmas time, because stress shoppers have higher impulse shopping, they overspend. I mean, you know, sad shoppers buy more. So stress is a big part of getting people to buy at Christmas time.
I know that's true, because one night I had to buy all my Christmas presents at an airport on Christmas Eve, and everyone got an iPod. I was like Oprah. I was like, you get an iPod, you get an iPod. The ALDI ad that says Christmas is food. Its 2 main competitors are yet to release Christmas ads, but this is how Coles advertised last year.
Christmas is here, everybody, and what better way to celebrate than with the season's very best from Coles, like ham on the bone.
And this was Woolies.
Who's up for a festive barbie? Felicia, those Aussie prawns look amazing. Oh, look at that.
Who's friends?
Sorry, during that, Todd was complaining that I didn't get him an iPod. Sorry. That's literally just what happened. We're meant to be concentrating on the show, and he's like, where's my iPod? Not much difference between any of them. Milla, will this year's messages be the same, do you think?
Probably. The problem with Coles and Woolies at Christmas time is that they've kind of created a mandate for themselves to say so many things in the Christmas ads. So they've got to say price, or seasonal, which is now kind of code for price. They've got to say quality, or Australian, which is now code for quality. They've got to say fresh. They've got to have the chef in it. So with all of these messages in one ad, it can kind of end up with a little bit of a jumble.
But what they do is they offer the Australian public a service in that they're telling people what price they can get goods for. And clearly at Christmas time, every dollar matters. So they could, and it would be nice, do something new or do something interesting, but a dollar doing that is a dollar not advertising the price of a ham or the price of a turkey or the price of a mince pie. So they choose to make sure that they're getting those good prices out there in order to make Christmas as affordable as they can.
Well, if advertising had a weapon of mass destruction, it would be Christmas. It is a selling machine. And, you know, we even have what I think is an unregulated salesman to kids, Santa, who allows, sorry kids if you're watching, who just allows pester power. I mean, it is an incredible time of the year. And for most businesses, the fortunes of the entire year rest on that period of time.
I tell you, I have now heard everything. Let's regulate Santa. Is that a good idea?
Yes.
Seriously.